Hi, welcome to my channel, The Divine Storm 369 Tarot. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be the Divine Masculine reading. So please keep in mind it is a general reading. Just take what resonates with you personally. Leave the rest behind. Information for personal and private readings that are very detailed, very specific to you are down below each video in the description box, along with my email. So if you are interested in booking a reading, all the information you need is down below. Okay, so before we get started in the reading, please take a moment to like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And yeah, let's go ahead and start by pulling the masculine's energy. Okay. So let's take a look. What is the divine masculine's energy? What energy are they in? How are they feeling? Okay, let's take a look. Okay, Spirit, please reveal to me. Show me the divine masculine's energy. Show me the divine masculine's energy. Okay, so we're going to get an oracle card to go along with that. You know, I want to get a trigger card, so let's get a trigger card. Okay, so in the divine masculine energy, first of all, we have Capricorn, 10 of Pentacles. All right, so I feel like, at least for this masculine, and please keep in mind, I do work on a more individualized basis. I try to keep it as general as possible during these YouTube readings, but I do have a tendency to get very detailed. Okay, so again, only take what resonates, but this masculine has a lot of Capricorn energy. They're a very hard worker. Okay, they are very practical. I would say they're normally very, very stable. Okay, so again, very hard worker. But I'm seeing here that they're struggling with something. So they could be struggling with their family, with the 10 of Pentacles. They could be struggling with a relationship. They could be struggling financially because the 10 of Pentacles is also money. They're struggling with manifesting something. Okay, and I'm seeing this masculine literally on their knees, hands folded, and asking Spirit for help. They are praying, their hands are folded, they are sincere, they are asking Spirit for help, okay? So let's get another card here. I'm also seeing they could be having issues with their family. The 10 of Pentacles is also about family. So they could be having issues with their family, struggling with family issues, okay? Not knowing how to solve them, asking Spirit for help. So this masculine could have a very karmic family, okay, where it just feels like there is no winning no matter what they do. And I do feel like there's an issue here with boundaries. Okay, this masculine has a very karmic family who crosses a lot of boundaries, crosses a lot of lines this masculine has drawn for them, okay? So this masculine's family doesn't understand boundaries, okay? They are very karmic, all right? And this masculine doesn't know what to do. They're asking Spirit for help. This is the message that is coming out today, okay? How is this masculine feeling about their divine feminine? What is their energy towards their feminine? So this masculine has a karmic family who crosses boundaries, crosses the line time and time again. All right, let's take a look here. Spirit, how does this masculine feel about his divine feminine? His energy, we got the Wheel of Fortune. Fate and destiny, change in your love life, okay? So I'm feeling here with the Wheel of Fortune coming out, how he feels about this feminine. This is Sagittarius energy. So this feminine has definitely opened his eyes, okay, to a new side of the world, to a new side of love, a new side of life, of relationships. And he feels that this relationship is very, very different from what he is used to, okay? He obviously feels very blessed to have this feminine in their life, okay? And feels very fated, feels very drawn to this feminine, okay? And I feel like when this masculine has met this feminine, it seemed as though they had already known them, like they had met them before, like there was some distant echo of a memory in their soul and their DNA and their heart that remembers this feminine. So I am picking up past life energy here as well. This karmic family, I feel, does not like this feminine, okay? They have crossed the line in some way in regards to this feminine. We're going to find out how, but there's arguments here, okay? There's arguments because this family has crossed the line. Spirit, tell me more. How does this masculine, what is his energy towards the feminine? You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. So this masculine is saying they feel this feminine is their true north, is their destiny. They feel fated to be with them. Okay. And honestly, they feel like when they are with this feminine, there's nothing else in the world that they would rather be doing, that they would rather be focusing on. Okay, so they feel completely fulfilled with this feminine. Okay, it's a beautiful connection, but their family does not approve. They do not like this feminine. Okay, they do not like this feminine. I have this card that wanted to fly out at me in this direction. It says soul family. Okay, notice the twins on the card. Okay, the twins and the twin dolphins. Soul family. So what Spirit is saying here with this card is, yes, there was a past life here. Yes, feminine, you and this masculine have known each other before. It is true. Okay, not in this lifetime, in another lifetime. All right, because you are twin flames, you are soul family. So while this masculine's earth family is crossing lines, crossing boundaries, giving them trouble, they feel and they know this feminine is their soul family, okay? So this masculine is saying, when I'm with my feminine, I know and I understand that I'm not alone on this earth, that I've never been alone on this earth, and that I don't have to go on this journey alone, okay? This is how they feel. This is how you make them feel. You make them feel like they are finally not alone. Look at that. They just keep falling out. Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Okay, so they actually feel very, very blissful as well when they're with you. Okay, so this feels like a very blissful, beautiful connection. It is a twin flame connection. And you might resonate with Lemurian star seeds. So I feel like there is a lot of telepathy between you as well. You hear each other's thoughts. You can pick up on each other's thoughts. You might even be able to communicate without even speaking. You can communicate through the eyes. You can communicate through the energy. You don't have to speak to be able to communicate. And that's another way you know that this is your soul tribe, your soul family, okay? So beautiful energy. Let's take a look. What does this masculine think about the family, the karmic family? They're very disagreeable. They want things their way only, okay? Let's get another card here. This masculine's thoughts towards the family. Okay, we got judgment. So this masculine is thinking, why are you so judgmental? Why can't you just accept that I'm happy, that this is who I want to be with, that I want to change my life, that I'm not going to be here forever. And I want to live and feel fulfilled and happy. And I want to be in love. And I found my person that I'm meant to be with. And here you are judging them loudly. Okay. Voicing your opinions about the person that I love. And you know what? That hurts me. Because you're really voicing your opinions about me. And I'm channeling this masculine right now. For those of you who are new to the channel, I have a tendency to start channeling through the cards. Okay. So this masculine is saying, you're not really judging my feminine. You're judging me. Because you know what I hear? I hear, you have bad taste. Okay. You're not smart enough to pick a partner. Okay. We don't like the people that you like. All right. We need to pick your partner. All right. We know better than you. And this masculine does not think that's okay. So this masculine, because everyone has voiced their opinion so loudly about the person that they love, that they want to be with, guess what? This masculine has decided now they're going to voice their opinion. And not only are they going to be loud, they're going to be twice as loud. Okay? This is like standing on the rooftops and screaming that they love this feminine, telling them exactly how they feel about this feminine. But not only are they telling them how they feel about their feminine, they're telling them how they feel about them. Okay? Every time they have felt judged, every feeling they've ever had, every time a line was crossed, a boundary is crossed, and they held it in, it's all coming out now. Okay? It is all coming out now. So let's get another card here. So let's clarify this Judgment card. All right. And you know, I'm also seeing this masculine is down in prayer. They're asking spirit for help. They're asking the angels for help. And with this Judgment card, this is the angels saying, we hear you. We're here with you. We're answering you back. We are going to help you. Okay, we got seeds in spring in reverse. All right. So this masculine feels like there's no growth here. He feels like these people that he's with will never learn. They will never understand. Okay. They do not understand that this masculine has their own life. They do not understand this masculine is their own person. Okay. They do not understand that this masculine has already decided and chosen that they want to be with this feminine. And so no matter what their family says, the karmic family, they're not going to turn their back on them. But what they will do is voice their opinion very loudly. Fine. You want to cross the line? You want to cross the boundaries? You want to tell me how you feel about me and my feminine and my relationship and everything else that I have going on in my life that makes me happy? Guess what? I have a hell of a lot to say to you that I've been holding back. Okay? So I'm seeing a lot of lines cross. This masculine has crossed the line with them now. Okay? Saying, how do you like it? How does it feel? Are they happy with themselves for this? No. No. They feel like there's a big issue. There's a big problem and they don't know how to solve it. And so they are praying. They are asking spirit for help. And spirit has heard them. The angels have heard them. And I'm seeing the first aid sign here, the first aid cross. The angels are here to help. Okay, this is all about growth. And I think that this masculine spiritual growth was very much stunted being with people that are so dominating, so bossy, right? That constantly cross boundaries. And this masculine is meant to stand up for themselves. They are meant to learn how to strengthen those boundaries, okay? Not completely let them crumble. And so because these people are so forceful, okay, so bossy, this masculine constantly let the boundaries crumble in front of them. There was no growth. There was no growth to be had here. Okay, so therefore this had to happen. This had to happen in order for growth to happen. Okay, so this is kind of like clearing out all the junk that he was holding inside, right? And finally letting it out. So let's take a look at the emotions. How do they feel towards the karmic family here? Yeah, listen, they don't feel good about this. They're actually sorry that they had to cross a line. They're sorry that they had to get loud, that they were rude. Okay, I feel like this is generational karma as well. This masculine is from a family who has, throughout the generations, the masculines in this family have not followed their heart, have not followed what they truly wanted, but have done what their parents have told them to do, what their masculine father wanted them to do. And this is the way that they lived life. They lived life to please their parents, to please their father, following in their footsteps or the path that they paved for them. But really, they have their own path, their own destiny. And I'm seeing there's a lot of masculines in this masculine's family, in his ancestry line, right, who has actually turned down their destiny, who has walked a karmic path because they were told this is what's good for them. But now the masculines in their family, right, they become old, they become bitter, they become mean, grumpy, right? Because they never followed their soul. They never followed their passion. They never really followed what they truly wanted. And then they wake up one day and realize that the time to do it has passed them by. And so they become very bitter. They think that they can live through their son or their daughter, through, their ancestors. They believe they can live through them. They want them to take the steps that they should have taken, right? The steps they wish they would have taken, not realizing that what they're doing is the exact same thing that has been done to them. They are trying to force a path that does not feel natural, that is not right for this masculine. And they don't realize it. And this masculine's family is so stuck and stubborn in their ways, in their viewpoints, in the way they look at the world, that they really don't care to listen to this masculine and what they really want. And I think this masculine has the utmost respect for family. They really value family, okay? They really value listening to their family, right? They really value family. And so they're very sorry that they had to do this. They're very sorry that it's gotten to the point to where they had to stand up on a pedestal and get just as loud as they were. This masculine is saying, I'm very sorry that it came to a point where I have had to cross lines with you the way you have with me just to get you to see what you've done wrong. So I'm sorry. Did I want to do this? No. Did I enjoy doing this? No. I'm sorry. Okay, but do I regret it? No. Not fully. Not really. I regret that we're having a hard time. I regret that I'm feeling emotional about this. I regret that this happened, but do I regret standing up for myself, for my feminine? No, I do not. And that's the truth. Because there's 3 cups spilled here, and there's still 2 cups standing behind him. So the 3 cups that are spilled is his bond with the family. He had to knock over that cup to show them what's inside. What is inside of that cup? What's inside of that cup didn't really taste good. So he had to allow them to taste it themselves. He had to let them know how it feels. to be put under a microscope, to express yourself so loudly, so openly and aggressively, and not allow anyone to have a conversation about it, especially when you're having that discussion and expressing yourself about someone else. Let's clarify those emotions. So they're like, look, I'm sorry I had to do this, but it's what needed to be done. Okay? We have celebration, gifts, abundance. Okay? I also feel like this masculine is a green thumb. Okay? They're very, very gifted at gardening, at getting seeds to grow. All right? So they might be very interested in agriculture or, you know, cultivation. They might be very interested in that, but if not, I think they have this natural gift, this natural talent to make things grow, okay, from the earth, planting seeds, all right? I have Cancerian energy here as well, all right? So let's go ahead and get some more. Yeah, they're like, listen, this love, this connection with my feminine is a gift. It is a gift. It is something that should be celebrated. And this is exactly word for word what they told them. It is something that should be celebrated. And I'm sorry that you can't see that. I'm sorry that I have to be so loud just to show you that this feminine, this love in my life is a gift. It's something to be celebrated. It is an abundance of love. And if you can't see that, that's your loss. I'm sorry. So what is their intentions with their family? What are they going to do about this, right? What are they going to do about this? We got the 9 of Cups. All right. So with the 9 of Cups, this masculine is saying, you know what? And it comes out to a 14, which is temperance. Of course, they want to fix things. Okay. Of course, they want to make their family happy. We got Pisces energy here. But this masculine is going to choose their own happiness because they know if they let go of this feminine, they're going to regret it. And they might regret it forever. They might regret it till the next life. And there's something inside of them that tells them that they will. Okay? So 9 of Cups, this masculine is going after what they want now. Not what their family wants, not what their father wants, or their mother, or their grandfather, whoever it is. They're going after what they want. They're living for them now. And they wanted to make that very clear. And they were very loud about this, okay? So let's get another card here. So again, I have Pisces, I have Cancer, and Capricorn for the masculine energy. Let's clarify these intentions. They're like, I've got to live for me. I've got to be happy for me, okay? We got karma, balance, and justice. All right? So this is karma. It is 100% karma that this karmic family is receiving the same thing that they have dished out to this, not exactly the same. This masculine don't want to tell them what to do, but they are making it very clear that they are not going to tell him what to do, right? So this is karma. This is breaking karmic chains, ancestral chains, and it is justice. And I do feel like there's going to be a wish rewarded to this masculine for speaking up for their love, for themselves, and for breaking this ancestral curse. So they have a wish that is going to be granted for them. And I have a feeling it has to do with love. Okay, it has to do with their feminine, Wheel of Fortune. So what actions are they going to end up taking towards their family? Let's take a look. 8 of Wands, okay? They're going to be very direct. They're going to communicate with them. They're going to try to fix things by talking, okay? Try to find some common ground. But if they're not able to do that, they're ready to move on. They're ready to move forward to their Sagittarius feminine, right? Because the truth is this masculine has fallen in love. And the truth is their family, they've had girlfriends in the past. They've had relationships that were committed, but honestly, they always listen to their family. They always let their family dictate how that goes. And I think this time they've fallen in love. And they know that they've fallen in love because they look back at their previous relationships and they're like, I've never felt this way. I never felt this strongly. So in their previous relationships, they may have thought they loved the person, but the love that they had for their family was much stronger because they really didn't love that person, right? They thought they did. But this time with you, feminine, they know it's for real because this is the first time they've ever really felt the need to stand up for you and for themselves and for a relationship. Every other time, they've always let it go to avoid conflict, to avoid confrontation. But this time, they're not willing to let this go. Okay? And they're like, this is how I know. One of the ways that I know this is really love. All right? So let's get another card for the actions here. Yeah, they're like, listen, family. We're going to have a little talk about fate, about destiny, okay? About what I really want, about karma, all right? So they're going to straight up tell them, this is my fate. This is my destiny. This is my soulmate I want to be with. This is exactly what I want. And I could care less what you feel about it. You could be by my side to support me or not. And this masculine is down on his knees praying because he wants his family in his life. He wants them to support him. Okay, he wants to fix things with them, but it's not looking like that's a possibility in the moment. So he's praying, asking for help. Okay. And let's get one more card to clarify the masculine's energy. Trust the niggle. What is the niggle feeling trying to tell you? So yeah, they just have this feeling inside of them, this urge that is pushing them, that is pulling them towards you, feminine. And they're like, I have to trust it. I have to trust it because that little feeling inside, that's fate. That's destiny. You can feel it and it's moving you and they know it. Okay, they know it. So they're like, I trust this feeling. I no longer trust my family. I no longer trust, their guidance. I trust myself now. And this is a part of growing up. This is a part of growing in to who you really are. And this masculine is finding out and growing into who they really are. And it really is beautiful. So they're like, I no longer am a child needing guidance. I am an adult, and maybe they've been an adult for quite some time, but they're just now spiritually growing up. Okay? So let's take a look at their energy towards their feminine. Let's go ahead and take a look at the thoughts. What are they thinking about their feminine and this whole situation? We got lessons. All right. How are they feeling about their feminine? What do they really want from their feminine, from this connection? Okay, their intentions. And the actions they're prepared to take. Okay, listen, feminine. It is so very clear that they are not letting go of you. Okay, you are a blessing in their life. And for their thoughts, we got lesson. They realize now that separation from their family may be necessary. It may be necessary to break away. It may be necessary to separate themselves from their family. Okay, so this masculine actually, through all this conflict that has happened, has learned a divine lesson. And they realize that sometimes separation is necessary for happiness. It's time to break away from the nest, right? That's how they're feeling, energetically at the very least. So they've learned a very important lesson about who they are. Okay, let's get another card here about their thoughts. We got Chiron, guarded, and wounds. All right. So Chiron really has a story about, Chiron and the father, right? And I feel like Chiron can be a very fatherly energy, but Chiron had to break away from his father to heal himself, right? And so that's what this is about. This masculine needing to break away from their family, break away, specifically I'm seeing from their father, okay, from their mother, from whoever it is, all right? But it's time for them to follow their own path. Don't fall into the same path that has been before you, your ancestors fell into. It has been a soul trap, right? It has been a soul trap to let others dictate your future, your relationships, what you should do, your job, what you should be doing. You quickly lose passion that way. You quickly lose motivation because it's not our destiny. And so here I'm seeing those wounds are very real, very, very present. And just a simple act of standing up, speaking up for themselves, defending their love, defending their feminine's honor to their family, okay, has healed some of that, has already healed it. So they're already doing it, all right? And this divine lesson is taking hold very beautifully. So this masculine, without even knowing it, is healing generations and generations of karma in their bloodline, in their DNA. What Chiron here? Simply by choosing to be themselves and make their own choices. We have the King of Cups for their emotions towards their feminine. Feminine, they are completely 100% devoted to you, okay? Absolutely, they are devoted. Not only are they devoted, but they feel very, very protective over you, okay? No one is going to talk about you in their presence again, all right? Because they don't like that. They actually cannot control it. When they hear someone speaking badly about you, they can't control their emotions. They go off on them. And that's what happened here with their family, because whatever they were saying wasn't true. And this masculine knows that they don't really know you. And they feel just this inherent need to protect you. Okay. They are also growing a lot emotionally. All right. They are learning what it feels like to want to protect, someone you love. They are learning what it feels like to be more devoted to someone than you are to your family, more devoted to a feminine than you have been to the people, your whole life. So it's a deep, very emotional connection that they can hardly contain their emotions over. And so they're like, if separation is necessary, so I can show my devotion to my feminine, if separation is necessary to protect my feminine, to protect our relationship, then it's necessary. And I wish it didn't have to be this way, but it is. So they're making the mature decision to not allow anyone to rule them, because their heart and their soul is what's ruling them. It's what's moving them forward. And this feminine has a very, very healing effect on this masculine. There's something about their energy and their voice that is very comforting. And it's energetically soothing to the masculine soul. So they might like to fall asleep while you're talking to them, or ask you to talk to them while they're falling asleep. Or maybe they ask you to be on the phone with them while they're falling asleep. You know, things like that, because your voice to them is soothing. Okay. It's, they feel like they'll do anything to hold on to you and to protect you. And there's something about your voice that has a healing effect on their soul. It's soothing to their soul. So they love to hear you talk. They might even like voice record you sometimes when you're on the phone without knowing it, so that they can go back and listen to it, because your voice just has such a profound healing effect on them. So let's clarify these emotions. Look at that. Yeah, they listen to your voice while they go to sleep. Okay, so either they ask you to stay up or like fall asleep with them on the phone or something like that, like Facebook, you know, or they have recorded you, your voice, and they listen to it before they go to sleep. All right. They have dreams about you often, and they really love those dreams. They don't want to wake up from those dreams, is what Spirit's telling me. So they have a lot of like, and it's not even like sexual dreams. This is just dreams of being with you. Okay. They just dream that they're with you, and they feel very, very happy and emotionally fulfilled and satisfied in those dreams. And then they wake up, and it's the type of dream where you're like, oh no, I want to go back to sleep. No, I want to go back to my dream. They dream about you very, very often. Okay. And that also is healing them at a soul level, because they have made the choice to heal themselves. They have made the choice to stand up for themselves, to protect their feminine. Okay. And so Spirit is giving them some extra healing during their sleep. I'm also seeing that this feminine and masculine do connect in the dream space quite often. Okay. So this feminine quite often comes to this masculine during dreams, during sleep, to heal them. Okay. Energetically. So feminine, you might wake up, and what Spirit is telling me is that you might have very vague memories of your masculine and being with them that night, but you can't quite remember the dream. You just remember you are with them, or maybe you'll see a glimpse of their face. I feel like your masculine has some scruff or like a beard, you know, at least like a 5 o'clock shadow at the least. But yeah, it's like you wake up and you just vaguely remember being with them, but you can't fully remember the dream. It's because you're doing astral work. Okay. It's because you're literally working when you are with your masculine in these dreams, and you're healing them. All right. So you may not always remember it, because you're definitely in a very energetic trance state when you're coming to him. Okay. But you might remember bits and pieces of it. So your intentions, the masculine has towards you, feminine. We have 4 of Pentacles, Taurus energy. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for the feminine as well. All right. So they're holding on to you. They're holding on to you, and they are not allowing anyone else to control them. Not ever again. And I feel like their family has started problems between you. They have started arguments. They have started disagreements between this masculine and the feminine.